Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator live here in Texas. Yeehaw, you betcha. And in today's episode, that's right, we're carrying on with the big Texas DLC. First episode, of course, we went all the way down to Rocket City, you betcha. And then, of course, we picked up, after looking at all them awesome rockets, we drove up along the border between Texas and New Mexico and hit all them cities, going up right along the borderline. Then, of course, we finished up the whole thing and parked for the night. And of course, now we're going to take away as we go through the center of Texas itself, as we start working our way back towards the north to continue hitting cities, so as we can get all of them checked off to get all the cities and that achievement. So with that, let's switch the screen over. And before I do, of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers and of course all the people who watch later on. I am very appreciative of that very much. So with that, let's switch over, do all the switch over things. Oh yeah, look at that there. Oh yeah, there's the Freightliner Argosy all hanging out in my custom colors. Got the flames happening. That's right. So, of course, we did use the Kenworth for a few days, which is a lot of fun. It's nice to have my truck, my normal truck back in the game as well. I'm glad that the modders of this truck continue to work on it. I personally am very appreciative of it because obviously this was one of the trucks that my father owned, and of course he had it for a very long time, and of course it brings back memories. You know how that is. But let's push the button in the things, you betcha. So I have picked up the load and everything. Let's see where we are. So as mentioned at the end of the last stream, we took a tanker down here to Fort Stockton just to quickly get something out of the way to get us down here so we can get ready for today's live stream in the sunshine, because driving in the dark is kind of a bummer, right? And so in this case, what we want to do now, of course, we want to hit some of these cities. So I'm just I already plotted out the way I think I'm going to do it for this run. And then, of course, once we get over here, my plan would be to hit Galveston and Beaumont, and then maybe just trying to start swinging back up this way. And then, of course, come back through here. Through this center piece, and then swing back around this way to come back, because I got to come back to Fort Worth, of course. I might, depending on how that goes, though, I might try to come up to Longview and then come down to Waco just to before cutting across. It'll save me the time when I get to Fort Worth. I can then work towards hitting the last couple northern city parts, and we'll take care of it that way. But first things first, we got to get across the country, across this big state. Of course, we're starting here in Fort Stockton. We'll be running through here, through Junction, San Antonio, doing other stops. Sanchez, how are you doing today? Fine, sir. I hope things are going well in the neighborhood. So with that, we've already got the load all picked out, and yeah, do the synchronizing of the things, dude. Let's go. And to do this, I have brought one of my own trailers along. So we are doing a regulated load, but I am using one of my own trailers for this. And in this case, it is the reefer trailer. And in this case, it's just used packaging, so it's a standard box trailer load. But of course, I hadn't taken one of my own box trailers out in a while. I've used my own flatbeds a lot and stuff like that, but usually when I'm doing regulated loads, I just grab something off the market, right? But in this case, today we're using one of my trailers. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, customized paint jobs all the way around. So many wheels on that sucker, I'm pretty sure I can't afford the rubber to put on them, but we got to get going. We got to get down the road, people. We got to get down the road. And I might have to check the sound on this, because all depends on where you are in the game, right? Like each game, I'm telling you, and I mean the Argosy, it's got a rumbly loud engine, right? Like we don't mess around with this. Look at this trailer. I mean, look at the wheels on that. That's impressive, isn't it? Let me do a quick sound adjustment, because I do notice there it is a little louder than I would probably like. And there we go. Let's give that a shot. We'll take it a few miles down the road, because again, Gotta like the Argo C. The Argo C, I mean, that big old whistling turbo on it. Yeah, no messing around with that. Like, you know, we've got all the power in the things. 700 horsepower of get up and go with 18 gears. You know it. I love this truck. This truck, hey, when you slap this thing on a heavy load, it's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just going to drag it. And that's it. But, of course, we are going to move on down the road, do all the things. We got a little traffic already. Come on, guys. You know what? I'll play. You know what? I'm even going to play like somewhat regulating. I know. That's pretty scary. So there, of course, is the truck in all its glory. Of course, it is ready to go. Is traffic moving? Yes, it is. And, of course, yeah, whatever, dudes. That's a left-hand turn. I don't care what you're doing with that. All right, it's all good in the neighborhood. Yes, whistle all that. Whistling Dixie. You know it. You're going to keep that thing straight or what? Well, you know, you're trying to move camera angles around, all the stuff and the things. Listen, I think that's going to be a viewpoint up here. Yes, it is. Well, all right. Well, then, before I was about to get all excited and do some crazy passing, of course. But, I mean, if we got a viewpoint up here, we might as well get that underway. It's bad enough I got to jump around here after we get the city's achievements and starting some of these viewpoints back up, because that's going to get crazy. So where is this viewpoint? Yeah, Fort Stockton. I mean, that's great. Oh, there's the viewpoint. All right, cool. We'll just pull right off onto the road here. And we'll hit the viewpoint marker. Stop, done, and hit the big stop. So there's a nice shot. So that's 8 viewpoints I've gotten in so far. There's a nice shot of the truck and the trailer with my logos and stuff on it. Yeah, it's pretty sharp looking. Now, I did try to make the trailer slightly darker blue to match the slightly darker blue of the truck, but no matter. One thing about ATS and its colors is it never seems to match, right? I mean, yes, they have done really good in the last year about like putting in more color options, you know, putting in hex options, you know, 255 color options, that kind of stuff. It's just for the longest time, like, you got to remember, I've had the trailer and the truck, you know, in the painted scheme for a while. It's just been really tough. It was really tough to do color matching and stuff like that in this game. It's like, holy smokes, give me a break already. But yeah, so the truck is a slightly darker blue than the trailer, but that's just welcome to ATS, people. Welcome to ATS. All right, let's get this thing underway. Let's get this show on the road. We're actually full of gas. I didn't really plan it that way. It's just that when I picked the truck up there at the end of the last stream, it was already full of gas. So I guess we're good to go. Are you going to give me a nice 8 coming out of town here or what? I mean, you know, this is a pretty nice straight stretch of road here. You could give me a really nice 8, and I could be really happy about it. No, you don't want to give me that 8, do you? No, you're just going to be all that and rudeness all over the place. Really. Wow. Let me tell you, I must say how disappointed I am. But that's all right. That's fine. We'll get back to that. Whoa. Yeah, there's a road here, and there's an exit coming up. So, gee whiz. Yeah, all right. Cool. You just tried to put that... I just tried to engage the... what would that be? The cruise control. You haven't set the cruise control yet, dude. You just started playing the game. You haven't got a cruise control set up yet. How about you drive a few miles down the road here first, and then you can set the cruise control. There you go. Yeah, put the hammer down on this thing. It's a regulated load, so we're not getting faster than 65 anyway. But you know, at least if I can kind of get it whistling Dixie up here, and then I can put the cruise control on. Yeah, do what I want you to do, dude. I'm just waiting for the whistle to stop. It's all about the signal in the truck, people. You know, and then we're gonna try and set this up. All right, well, we'll set it up there anyway. Are you gonna give me a nice angle on this? You really don't want to give me the angle. Well, that's not too bad. It wasn't too bad, I guess. You know, just it really doesn't want to give me a cross highway angle shot. It's being pretty rude lately, and I must admit I am very disappointed in that. Yep, there we go. We'll do a 7 shot here. You know, we got now we got the Argo C. So you'll notice here on the K100, we're actually more forward over the front wheel on the K100. Where here on the Argosy, it actually sets you back behind the wheel, like almost back to the fuel tank, which is actually, I like this view a little more with the 7-shot, I think anyway. Of course, here we are at the 5-shot with our head out the window. I will say the K100 does offer this a little bit better because the mirror isn't in my way. But anyway, it is what it is. But we're getting a nice shot of the passing traffic going by as we're driving down the highway, I guess. You know, that's pretty cool. You're going to get... Come on. Really? You're not going to give me a cross-highway shot? I am so disappointed. I am just so disappointed. I really hope they didn't take that out. Because I must admit, I really do like anybody who watches like the start of the stream, like, you know, when the counter's counting down, right, the 5-minute countdown timer. You'll notice that like 2 or 3 different times in there, like I've taken shots of the truck from across the highway. But those are 8 shots. Those are customized shots. Those are shots used with number 8. And I must admit, I really do like it when it can pull off them shots. But man, let me tell you, it's being fussy. It's being fussy, dude. Look at all these trucks that are going to try and pass you, dude. Like, that's crazy. What's going on here? Like, everybody and their cat's going to try and pass you. You know what? No, I'm not having that. I'm going to pull out in this lane. Now, we will try and do it like an 8 on this side, because sometimes you'll notice, see what it's doing now? It's taking the screen, like it's taking the shot from the inside lane of the truck. And sometimes what that does is it forces it to jump across the highway. So I am going to run right off the road if I'm not careful here. Hey, I'm not saying this is easy. So this guy's now passing me on the inside because he's all upset. Well, too bad, so sad. Listen, all right, I'll pull back in. You guys are just whatever, dude. I mean, you're lucky this is a regulated load, dude. You're lucky this is a regulated load. Otherwise, I would just put the hammer down and pass all of yous. Because, I mean, this truck will do 101 miles an hour. These regulated loads, gee whiz, not much you can do about it. So, it is the weekend. Yes, we like the weekend. And, of course, you know, with the weekend, we get to do a little weekend driving, a little bit of relaxation, the whole 9 yards. I suppose I shouldn't have all these air wheel down. You know, I got all these wheels down on the trailer for a bunch of pallets. I'm pretty sure these pallets aren't that heavy. But nevertheless, that's all right. We'll make it work, I guess. We'll leave the wheels down anyway. I mean, they're all turning, and they all look pretty cool, right? Got to have all the stuff in the things. All right, here we go. What do we got? Okay, I was going to say, why is everybody pulling out and passing everybody here? So the midsection of this is actually like one of the few times it's actually been quiet in Texas for road stuff. I mean, all the sites up to this point, I mean, we've seen a lot of cool things. I mean, I must admit, like Texas Texas has been really full of stuff. Like, it's pretty crazy. It just seemed like every turn there was like more buildings, more farms, more stuff to look at. This is actually one of the few times that we've been driving in Texas where it looks like the other states, right? Going back to that conversation that we actually had there in the last episode, this is actually one of the few times where I'm driving through Texas and thinking, am I in Texas? Because up to this point, everything it seemed like every single road we were on had like something new and different on it. It was pretty crazy. Now, I say that, and sure enough, there's the oil pumps out there working. That's a definite Texas thing right on. So I'm glad to see, like, there's a little bit of something going on out there, because I was like, you know what? I want to see something now. You know, I say that, but this is also the first time that we're taking the full Interstate 10 across Texas. And I should not be surprised that the interstate itself isn't as exciting as one would think. Isn't this the same guy that passed me like 5 minutes ago? Pretty sure it is. He's a bum. I will admit, though, we're going to get a nice, decent angle on this guy while I pass him. No? Well, I mean, we're getting a couple of nice cross shots there, but, you know. Anyway, nevertheless, listen, dude, why don't you slow down a little bit? I mean, you know, 1 minute you pass. Look, he's thinking about it. No way. I'm keeping you back there, dude. I don't trust you at all, right? Forget that. I'm telling you right now. 1 minute you're doing 85 miles an hour. Oh, he's getting off the exit. That's pretty interesting. I was going to say 1 minute he's doing 85 miles an hour, and the next minute he wants to do 55 miles an hour, and then he's like like I get too, and I hate that in the game. The AI does that all the time, where you'll be driving along, you'll be passing the car, and then suddenly, and of course regulated loads, right? You can't go faster than 65, right? And then all of a sudden, the car you're passing just magically finds a lot more speed and then passes you on the inside lane. I hate that. Nothing worse than that. But it is what it is. Now this actually maybe this is kind of a weird thing, because I must admit this is like the third time we've now driven through one of these chiseled valleys, as I would call it, I guess. So that's. Now, don't get me wrong, Americans like their flat roads, right? Going up and down hills is just not a thing. So I am not surprised about that. Like they like flat. Done. Right? It is what it is. Noko, how's it going today? Hope things are good with you over there. As we enjoy the Friday evening. And for you, it is very Friday evening. It is the Friday evenings of Friday evenings as we as we drive on down the highway. There's nothing in front of me. We can stay in this kind of view for a bit. We are going to make this left turn here shortly, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll just switch back to that. Make the turn. There we go. Yes, you're going to take an exit here, Max, because we want to try and hit some of these cities. So we're coming in the junction. Now, if it gives me junction before I go past the exit, then I'm just going to go straight by the exit. The only reason I'm taking this exit is to... Yeah, I know. Thanks, GPS lady. The only reason I'm taking this exit is to get the junction title, right? So it doesn't look like it's going to give it to me, so we're going to take this exit, do all the things. Otherwise, I would just stay on this highway, but I must admit, the I-10, it's been pretty normal, right? It's pretty normal. So a little drive through the junction town may actually be a little entertaining. It'll give us a little extra sightseeing to see what's going on, do all the things. Hey, there's a big D with chicken out of there. There we go. There's the junction discovered sign. And of course, 15 out of 29 discoveries done as we make our way across Texas to get to more cities. That's what this whole thing's about, people. It's all about getting more cities. I gotta get these achievements in, and we don't get the achievements if we ain't doing the driving. Yes, I could use the console and just fly to all the cities, but that's not... What's that? I mean, I might as well not even be playing the game then. That's just a waste of my time. Fast food, that sign says. Fast food. Yeah, I know about fast food. What are you doing? Yeah, I see that car just decided to stop there. Just stop there. So it looks like we got a little bit going on. Some hill action going on here. Some feed action going on here.
Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn it. Oh, look at this. The old crossbeam bridge. Nice. There we go. All right, I'm getting ready to turn left.
Turn left.
Here comes my turn left. Here it comes. There we go. All right. Okay, I did take that a little wide. But, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. There was nothing wrong with that. Flying truck. No. What? Where'd you see a flying truck? Well, that's not me anyway. In fact, we're not flying anywhere at the moment. It's pretty slow going up this hill. What do we got there? What's that sign say? Something. Kind of went fast and a little fast. That's gas. That's natural gas tank. I recognize that. Get ready to make this right-hand turn, dude. Yeah, you gotta make right-hand turn, do all the things. There we go. Hit the gas one time. Come down the exit ramp. Do it. So we picked up the name Junction, and of course that is part of the plan here as we make our way across the middle section of Texas and all the things. Trying to get us a nice little angle here of the front of the truck as we come back on the highway, because this is a little bit of a straight stretch. We should be pretty safe here for the moment. I didn't see any traffic in front of us, so we should be a little safe to take some different angles today of the truck as we make our way down the highway here. One thing about driving the interstates is that you're pretty safe to take a few extra angles that we don't usually get today. You said you can fly. I did. Okay. I guess. I don't know when I said that, but anyway. Sure. I don't know if the truck can fly. I mean, the truck can jump off bridges and stuff, I guess, but we're not. I have no intention of doing that at the moment. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, nevertheless, we're just driving down the roads. You know, we're making our way towards Houston so as we can get these cities in. So you know, so yeah. With that, we're making progress. Anyway, oh, what's this guy doing? Yeah, go to Fredericksburg, dudes. In fact, I didn't realize they had a Fredericksburg in Czech. they got a few Fredericksburgs. Maybe I'm just imagining things, and maybe I'm just forgetting things. You know, that's what happens when you get old. Sometimes you just forget things, Noko. So I do remember us having a. Gotta stop taking that stuff. Yeah, I do remember us having a conversation last stream about, you know, how people play the game, and some people will play it like, you know, very seriously, and others will play it very comedically, or you know, very comically, where you know they'll put in all kinds of crazy race mods and stuff, and then drive the truck off cliffs and stuff like that, and all the craziness. And you know, and I mean, that's fine. Again, I have a test account that I can do that stuff with, but I'm not doing that anytime soon. You know, that I'll wait until after I get most of Texas done, or like get the achievements for Texas done. I might do something like that, like in the middle of winter sometime. You know, have a, you know, if I'm having a down day because of way too much snow here in Canuckland, maybe I'll have some fun and load up the test account and then drive the truck off the cliff or something. But yeah, I won't be doing any of that today. But anyway. But yes, that's the only thing I remember of. Now, that being said, I mean, you know, I can forget things all the time, dudes. It is what it is. You gonna give me a nice 8 here? No, you don't want to give me a nice 8 here at all, do you? Like, really? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm very, you know, all the different shots here we're getting is very interesting, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a specific shot, a specific view, and gosh darn, I'd like to see it at least once or twice before the end of this stream. So we're going to keep trying to take it anyway. We are going downhill, and this is a regulated load, so of course I can't get anything more out of the truck anyway. But it is what it is. So yeah, just working our way towards the other cities here on the other side. Hildebrand Avenue. We're going right down to Hildebrand Avenue. I don't know, it hasn't got quite the same flair as Electric Avenue, I don't think. There's Sanchez. Just to say, Noko, Sanchez was wondering where you were yesterday. You kind of disappeared just before you showed up. So this is one thing. We're just transporting pallets today. It's nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting today. It's all pretty. It's a pretty normal load. Nothing too exciting. I just thought I'd bring the box truck, the box trailer out because it has my personal paint job on it. And what am I doing? Am I staying to the right? Yes, I am. Because you're going to Houston, dudes. You'd better stay to the right. Yes, and I am doing this because I got to catch this. I got to catch this city. All right. So did we catch the city? Oh, okay. So I did catch San Antonio. I probably could have went straight across then, but oh well. It is what it is. I'm actually all right with that. This allows us to drive around San Antonio and catch a nice glimpse of the city itself. Wow, look at that. See, look at the office buildings and the towers and stuff. So I see there's a camera in the middle of the city.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right. Okay. Pretty sure you want me to keep right and then do a left. Pretty sure that's what you're going to want me to do. Yeah, Houston is a left, so I think I'm going to do that. How about that? There you go. But we're going to, again, this is just a nice little distraction here that we actually get to see some of the extra city stuff by taking a little extra route. Instead of just staying on the interstate, we get to, you know, take a few extra exits, do all the things. Wow, that's a real deep valley. I just had to come through there. It was pretty intense. And then we're going to do it again. We're literally going to take this next exit and then loop back up and around and hang a left again, right? But we got the city here on the left with this with San Antonio's buildings there. A little bit of the power plant. This is where we come in here. We're going to then take the left again to take this 37 north. Because, hey, all these crazy intersections, boy, they got a lot of crazy intersections here in Texas. Here we go. Yep, no problem. All goods. Doing good, thank you. How about you? Are you also Nico? Nico? I don't think so. I was going to say, I don't know of a Nico. Well... now, don't get me wrong, Noko has changed his name a few times. I don't know how he does that, by the way. I don't know if that's a chat thing, right? I don't know. I guess I'm just not that cool like you guys, right? Oh, okay, then there's someone named Nico. Oh, well, there's also Nick here, too. Yeah, that's Nicola. Yeah, so Nick is, I got to make sure I don't miss this exit. So Nick also hangs out here. So Noko and Nick, yeah, two different people. That's definitely two different people. Noko, lives across the Atlantic. Nick lives down in Florida. And where's this car at? I'm gonna cut them off. Oh right, Noko Brick. I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, Noko Brick. Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know how you guys do all that cool magical naming change stuff. I just go with the flow, right? I even see here's the thing. I've been in computers for a long time, and I do a lot of crazy things with computers, and yet there are certain things with computers I just have no clue on, right? Like changing your name like that in chat, right? Like my brain is so full of code and crazy stuff around work and stuff. I just don't get time to. I don't get any time to. I wouldn't call it explore, but let's call it research. I just don't get a lot of time to do a lot of extra research into cool activities like name changing and all that stuff, right? I just, it's like I'm just so busy trying to, because computers and the computer technology and all that stuff, you're usually just so busy all the time, just trying to keep up with everything that's going on for work and things. You don't got time to be like, oh, well, I'm going to see how I can create a TikTok account and blah, blah, blah. And that's all great, except that, the TikTok account doesn't help me. It doesn't help me with anything, right? Like, and that, I guess that's kind of the sad part. When your job is around computers, the last thing you're really interested in, and yes, you got to stay up with technology. So like, yeah, I know all, I stay up with technology. Yes, I know what TikTok is. Don't anybody be teasing me or anything. I stay up with the technology, but I have very little time in my life to be trying to explore all these different fun things, right? Because I'm so busy just trying to keep up with the technology to keep going forward, right? We should have a look here to see what's going on, because I think she's going to make me turn right. Gosh darn it. She is going to make me turn right. So I got to take this exit. Okay. Well, then you better take this exit here, Max, because you got things to do. All right. Yeah, that person lives in Florida. Yes, they do. Austin is discovered. This, as far as I understand, I'm pretty sure Austin is. Do I want this? Yes, I want this, right? Yes, please tell me I want this exit. Let's do that. Let's go for the zoom. I don't usually zoom in this much with the zoom, but this is look at this intersection. There's so much intersection here. I would totally get lost on this thing. There we go. I think we're in the right direction going on here now. There, we can zoom out a little bit. Yeah. There's stream casual. I heard all the people in Florida have pet alligators. Well, okay. I've been to Florida lots of times. I wouldn't call them pets. I would call them pests, not pets. And that's because they try to eat you. Yeah, like lots of people have alligators, but they're uninvited pests, not pets. And they show up And it's like, what are you doing here? Well, I'm here to eat your babies, and that's not good. So yeah, I would. They both start with a P, and they both have an E, and they both have a T. But you just kind of forget the S part. Pest. is what it is. Yeah, that's for sure. That being said, yes, there is a lot of swampland and stuff down there, but it's not like you see alligators like running like in downtown Orlando or Miami, unless somebody's got it on a chain as a pet, which is really weird then, right? I what can I tell you? It's Florida, right? Anything goes. So yeah, it can be a little bit weird. That can be a little bit weird. Okay, you're gonna give me a decent 8. You haven't given. There's the shot I want. There's the shot I wanted. Oh wow! And then you kicked me out. Okay. Well, I'm very happy to get the shot I finally wanted. The nice cross highway angle shot. That's exactly what I was looking for this entire time. Holy smokes! You'd think I would be able to get that a whole lot sooner. Yeah, here we are on the top of the cab. Of course, on top of the Argo seat, it's slightly different. It's got the big frontal slope on the Argo seat cab, so it's we got a little bit more highway seatage going on. Here, of course, it is on the 6, down by the bumper, and pretty straightforward. Nothing too exciting there. And so we'll just put her back up here. All right. So we got 100. I thought we were almost there. We still got 100 miles to go yet, dude. Okay. I bought some new skins on ETS today because I thought they had it on sale. Yeah, and I actually pick up a few more skins here for ATS as well because they are having a big sale because of the release. Now look at all this traffic. Look at all this traffic. Here's AI for you. All right. So AI, right, spawned in a bunch of traffic. And then it got all confused and didn't know what to do with the traffic, and that's why we have the no damage mod, because it does silly things like that, right? And yeah, there we go. So every once in a while you got to watch out for that. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice that you got the German skins. Yeah, that is something that's pretty cool in ETS too, is that they have all the different country flag skins for the trucks over there. So I must admit that is pretty nifty. Now, that being said, I did want to pick up, I did pick up skins, the retro skins yesterday. I am still picking up that Outlaw skin. I hope to do that before the weekend is out, so I want to be able to pick that skin up. That's that brand new skin. And then I think what we'll do is I might try to do a quick stream on Sunday. I wasn't going to do a stream on Sunday, but I might try to do a quick one. And we'll use one of the default trucks with one of the default skins on it, the Outlaw skins, so we can have a look at that, right? I hate it when they close the road and then you're forced to use the exit. Yeah, I do have road closures turned on to low settings. I don't have them turned off, because on the odd occasion, I don't mind doing it, but at the same time, again, the big issue here, and I'm just looking to see where we are. The big issue with the road closures in the game is there's only so many road choices, right? Like it's not like they have all the roads in the game. So when they have a road closure, and I'm like, okay, no problem. I would take the exit, and then I would do a thing and a thing and a thing, and then get back on the highway. But because they don't have all the roads in the game, and it forces you to take crazy detours, like sometimes they want you to take like these 200-300 mile detours for something where in real life, yes, you would have to probably take a detour for like 5-6 miles. But because they don't have all the roads in the game, some of them detours are really crazy. So it's really hit or miss sometimes as to whether or not I go that route. Wow, they got a really big construction area going on here. This is pretty intense, actually. This is a really big construction area. This is I've driven through. We've had construction in in ATS, but I must admit, this is one of the largest construction zones I've ever seen them have in this game. It's actually pretty impressive. But yeah, I do have it set on low because I will do one on the odd occasion, and it's actually a good, fun distraction every once in a while. But I will say that, yeah, like the road closure accident stuff tends to be a real pain in the butt at times, that's for sure. Yeah, so you take the longer route. What website do you use for the stream keys? For the stream keys? What stream keys? I mean, I use Steam to buy the stuff, right? So, and then but you mean like if I was going to give away stream keys, right? I would do it all through. I just do everything through Steam, right? I don't use any third-party stuff, right? So, first of all, this is actually good. That's actually a good segue here for a second, Noko. I was going to post this on the Discord server, but this is actually a good time to mention this. So, of course, there is a lot of spam going around at the moment about fake accounts, trying to convince people about giveaways and stuff. Now, I will. Oh, okay. Whoa. What's this exit left? What's this left exiting left? Oh, okay. Wow. All right, you guys are really doing this weird. All right, I got to do a little left and a right here. Just one sec. So now I haven't really seen any accounts try this on my YouTube channel yet, but at the same time, if I was ever going to do a giveaway, you're never going to see me like ask you for any information on YouTube or anything like that, right? Second, I would always announce that stuff on the Discord server in the giveaway channel before I would ever do anything. You'll notice that on the Discord server, there is a giveaway channel. And I made that channel not to use it today or tomorrow or anything like that, but I did make the channel that if I was ever going to do any giveawaying stuff. Right. But you gotta kind of watch out for them third-party sites, right? I guess I'm just I just don't trust a lot of those third-party sites. When you're dealing with third-party sites, it's all hit and miss. Yes, sometimes you can get a third-party site that's perfectly legit fine. You don't have any problems. Everything is good, right? Unfortunately, a lot of third-party sites are very questionable. So, it is what it is. And I can't tell anybody how they should spend their money, anything like that. I mean, if you've used them and you've had good luck with them and good success with them, then all the power to you. Carry on, right? That's great. But at the same time, I'm never going to use a third-party site to buy some cheap keys to then, give them out as free giveaways, right? Again, if I was going to do an actual giveaway, which I'm not doing at this point in time, but if I was ever going to do any giveaways, you're always going to see that kind of information on the Discord server first, right? And you're going to see it from me, right? And then, and that would be where that is. Would I ever consider playing Commonhood? Don't know. I don't know the game. I will have to look it up. Commonhood. Like, I must admit, I haven't even, I've never heard of it. Are you going to you got to give me a 30-second rundown while I park this trailer on what Commonhood is. Is Commonhood, I'm assuming Commonhood some sort of game. Would I consider it? Well, I can't say yes or no because I don't know what it is. Really, dude, Van, get out of my way, man. Like, I'm here. I'm delivering this trailer, dudes. But yeah, you feel free to let me know what Commonhood is, because then I can answer the question more fulfilling. That's the way I want to put it. But yeah, nevertheless. All right, turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left. All right, we'll get this cop car out of my way, and then I can turn in here. Gee whiz. Here we go.
It was a nice ride.
Was it a nice ride? I mean, it was an okay ride. Let's see. Where do you want this? 40, 15, and 0. Is it really 40, or is it like a fake 40 where I'm going to, pay the price for this? probably going to pay the price for this 40, but we'll do it. Okay. Look at this. More stop signs. All kinds of stop signs. Everybody's got stop signs. Whoa. There we go. Come on, get through there. Oh. Yep, my bad. Listen, I didn't see you had a gate. I guess them stop signs are real. They weren't fake. Did you see the glitching on that one? It's a new survival crafting game. It has a free demo, but just released the game this week. Common Hood's a community building and economy management game with highly customized base building tools. Copied from Steam. Story seems legit. Okay, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll look it up. I'll look it up and have a look at it. I mean, it's like anything else. If it's something that I'm interested in playing, I would definitely, I could always try and schedule something for it. The only trick is time, right? Time is always the trick, because you got to find time to play this stuff. Okay, you're gonna back. Oh, you want me to park this trailer in there? Okay, that's fine. Do this, do that. There we go. I don't know why I'm parking my own trailer, but all right, that's fine. No, we're not gonna skip parking. Jeez. I mean, we're parking the trailer. It's not that hard. All right, then. Swing around there. Yeah. There we go. Put that in there like butter. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It looked messy, but I made it look clean in the start. It's all good. I made it clean in the end. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll try to look it up here. Okay, let's see where we're going next. You betcha. You know what? It's going to be dark here shortly, Max. Where do we want to go? You're going to probably do a time reset so as we can get into that. Yeah, I'd like to get into Galveston. So what I should do is probably drive down here into Galveston. And then what I'll do is we'll drive into Galveston. I'll reset the time down there. And then we'll see if we can't find a load. We can try. Well, maybe we'll try just driving through Galveston or Beaumont. Maybe we'll hit this truck stop here. Maybe we get lucky and we can get both the names. And then we'll try and find a load which takes us up this way, I think is what we'll do. So let's head over to Galveston anyway. We'll just drive that and we'll see what happens. I have not activated YouTube memberships as of yet. I do have the option to, but I haven't done it as of yet. And the only reason is that not to say I don't want anybody to sign up without membership. Dude, where are you going? There's the exit. How about you turn the truck around and go with the exit? Not to say I don't want to do that just yet, but at the same time, I'm just waiting for the right time, right? So, I wanted to get the Discord server up and running and did that. And then, just trying to set things up one at a time, right? So as I can put focus into that. Because you know how it is. It took me a little while. Again, I'm doing this all as a hobby on the side, right? So, it took me a little time to get the Discord server up and running. And, and I wanted to do it right. I didn't just want to make, like a cheap free Discord server and then, plop it out in a day, right? I put all my logos on it and all the stuff. So I wanted to get all that done right. And it's the same with memberships. I just want to make sure I do it right. I'd want to make sure that, I got emote icons or whatever set up and all the other things before I start doing channel memberships, right? So it's just like anything else. Right? Where am I going, dude? You're driving out here, but you didn't really set yourself a target. So you're going to do that? Yeah, because I wanted to go to Galveston. Can we do that? All right. What are you trying to do look at that, the game's trying to send me 40 miles in the wrong direction. I'm going this way, game. I don't know what it is you're doing. It's only 37 miles this way. All right, we're gonna drive down here, we're gonna go to the truck stop, we're gonna set the time to the morning. It's all good. I don't know if I'll draw them. The one thing I'm weak in computer skills is graphic skills. Now, yes, I do have some graphic skills, obviously, because I do my own thumbnails, my own stuff, but to do icons and a few other things, I don't have that much skill, right? So I think what I'll probably do is try to find someone independent to do them and set that up, right? I just finding somebody to do that kind of work, it's just, you got to find the time to find people and all the stuff. Wow, there's actually a whole lot of scenery going on here, dude. This is actually pretty impressive. You should be looking around because there's a lot of highway here. There's a lot of crazy highway. I mean, I will say for Texas, they really did put in a lot of extra roads. They went crazy with the roads, didn't they? It's crazy. So yes, it is starting to get a little dark. The lights have now come on. And again, this just gives us a nice view of the truck A here coming into the sunset. Yeah, look at that. Nice looking. Can we get a nice 8 out of that? Wasn't a bad 8. But something tells me you're not going to give me a better 8. Oh, well, see, that wasn't too bad of an 8. Why'd you give me... See, give me some more of that sideways action. I'm big on the sideways action. I like the sideways action. Oh, wow. Look at this. Man, now we're doing it. Now we're going across the bridges, aren't we? There's the look I want. Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, see, now it's going to kick me out. There you go. Nice. Well, it's not exactly where it ends there, GPS lady. We're actually going to come down here. Something like that. And then we're going to swing up this way. Ooh, there's a ferry. You get to take the ferry. What? Oh, all right. Yeah, see, it's getting exciting, right? We get to take the ferry boat. That's awesome. We're definitely doing that, right? Now I'm going to have to change. The thumbnail, all right, to ferry boat. What we'll do is because we got a ferry boat ride coming up, we want to do that first. We want to do that early in the morning, right? So. Yeah, Galveston discovered. We're gonna stop here at this truck stop, and then we'll set the time up. Oh, there's a new viewpoint. Where's that at? It's right here on the right. Well, let's go to the viewpoint. Okay. Yes, recomputing all the things. Listen, I gotta do a serious U-turn here shortly, so I gotta do this little maneuver. All right, there we go. Pull it right in there and stop. There we go. Let's see a nice evening shot of Galveston, Texas. Oh, wow. That was actually a really nice pull-in spot for the truck. Look at that. That actually looks really good. A ferry? Why would why would that do? I don't know what that is. Yeah, a ferry. A ferry boat. Let me see. I mean, what would you? I don't know what to call them. They're a ferry, Ferry, ferry boat, right? It's for car crossing, right? You put the cars on the boat, take the cars across. I don't know what you call them over there. It's a ferry boat, right? I mean, there's people ferries and then there's car ferries. Aren't they called? Hey, you know what? I don't know. We just call them ferries here. Ferry. It's a ferry boat. I mean, this is actually a really nice shot, though. This is a nice evening shot of the city. Wow, fancy. All the money's in the things. Oh, a ferry is a boat. Yes, it is. It's a car boat. I don't know what else to call it. Actually, it's a ferry boat. It's a ferry, right? It's you put your car on it, and it takes you across, like, it's like what you would go from like France to England on, right? Yes, you can put your car on the train that goes underneath the tunnel, but most cars going between England and France take the ferry boats, right? Or going to Ireland, right? Same deal. You would put your car on a ferry boat, right? Wow, very fancy house. All right, let's head on over here to the truck stop. We'll reset the day point. And get this thing turned around here, big guy. There we go. So as we can hit... Because we want to be able to get on the boat like first thing in the morning, right? We don't want to, you don't want to hit the, you don't want to get on a ferry boat in the dark, right? We want to be able to see the dockyard and the whole 9 yards, right? Don't worry, GPS lady. I know what I'm doing. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Do you want to get gas? No, I think we wait for the gas. We're just going to reset the time here at the gas station. Listen, you're doing an awful lot of talking there, Missy. What are you so upset about? Listen, let me get rid of that for you, because that's really upsetting you. Now, let's check the external market. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, yes. I mean, that's great, but that's not exactly the way I want it to go. I don't want to go south. Um, there's really no loads here. So what we'll do is we'll take the ferry across first thing in the morning, and then we'll go to Beaumont and see if there's a load up there. Yes, I would take the toys. They have got a load of yogurt, but I want something heading towards Longview or Tyler, right? So yes, I'm sure they have something in their external contracts, but I mean, I have my trailer on, so we'll see what we can do. Let's see. So let's do a G set time on this. Set the time. TIME. Let's go for 6 in the morning, just because I don't want it to be dark. There we go. 6 in the morning. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Sleep Central. All the things. Let's go to the ferry boat. Yeah. Jump on the ferry. Jump on a ferry boat. Go across the water. I mean, it's very rare. It's very rare to see ferry boats. Yes, they do have one in. What is it? States. Max. Zoom out here. They have a ferry boat way up here. Up here. There it is right there in Oregon. So they do have one up here, which I have used, obviously. As you can see, the road has been driven. But it's unlike ETS2. ETS2 has all kinds of, like if you're going between the Scandinavian countries or like between the United Kingdom or Ireland, like there's all kinds of ferry boats going on up there. So it's very rare to see them here in the game in ATS. So I'm very excited. We get to go on a ferry boat, yeah. Now they don't have any. It doesn't have any really cool. Like it's not like you get to like see yourself sailing on the boat, which is really a bummer because that would actually be really cool too. But it is what it is. Where's this boat at? You're going to make a left-hand turn here, and then you're going to go down into the boat. All right. That's what I'm going to do then. Okay, we'll just drive down here. I'm actually, again, I was very surprised to see this, so I'm actually looking forward to doing this. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more speed out of this. Once we take a regulated load, of course, then we'll have to... I'll have to do all the things, right? There we go. You gonna hold that speed? Yeah. Whoa, slow down there, big guy. All right. Swing it on in here. Yep, ferry boat ahead. Do you think you have to drive a very long ferry to Alaska one day? Well, I remember how we were talking the other day about Alaska and stuff like that. I would think what you would have to do. Now they might do a ferry boat, but they don't. But I can't see them doing that practical, like in a practical term. What I could see them doing though is possibly when they do the 50 states. If they were going to do Alaska and Hawaii, then I would expect that they're going to also have to do. They're also going to have to do probably the Canadian provinces. And when they do that, then you'd probably have to drive through BC, right? To do that. Wow, this is actually really cool. This is actually really cool. Speed limit 7 miles an hour. Well, of course it's 7 miles an hour. I mean, we gotta get some nice front shots of this, right? I mean, this is pretty cool, right? There we go. Yeah, bring the truck on there. All the things. Nice. Look at that. That is pretty nifty. This is a really cool look. Yeah, just pull right up there. There's only one destination, dude. Look at that, 18 minutes. I think we've got it. Wow, it's not even going to cost me any money. Why is that not costing me any money? They usually charge like all kinds of money to take the ferries. I mean, when you're in ETS2 and you take a ferry, you pay a lot of big prices to take that ferry. So I'm surprised they're not charging me any money for this boat. I'm perfectly fine with this. So we've ended up on the other side now. We're docked up on the other side, which is actually really cool. All right, yeah, parking brake engaged. Yeah, people, see, look at the people standing up there. Okay, this is actually really cool. I am really glad we came this way today. Of course, that was kind of part of the plan. Exit. All right. we will exit like this. I don't know where this is going to take me, but we're going to go this way. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see what's going to happen here. I was going to say, I'm on the wrong side of the road, dude. What are you going to do? Well, now you got to get back on the right side of the road, and you're going to do that through here. And then you're going to do this. Okay, cool. And then you're going to drive on. All right, now we're on the other side of the road. I suppose you're not going to give me any different market options. Oh, you will give me different market options. Look at that. Yes? No. We don't want that. Dallas, sort of okay? Maybe? No, we don't want El Paso. That's, no. Well, Fort Worth would be all right, though. You could hit Beaumont. You could probably hit all of these and go straight to Fort Worth. In fact, you need to go back to Fort Worth because it didn't credit you that one. You know what? Let's take this load. We're going to take this load, but we're going to go to Fort Worth on the craziest road system you've ever seen. It's just crazy. No, I don't think they would do like cargo plane or anything like that. And really, there is no ferry service that runs. I don't think there's a ferry service that runs that far. I've never known any ferry service to run from like Seattle or Oregon all the way around BC and Yukon to Alaska. It's going to be kind of, I must say, it's kind of hard to say how they would get a truck. Like, I would say the way they would have to do it, it'd be the same way as they did Alaska. If they were going to do Hawaii, is you would have to like, they would have to let you, well, you can buy a garage without being there now, right? So you can buy a garage through the garage map. So I would say the way they would do it is you would buy the garage in the map. Then you would transfer your truck to that garage in Alaska or Hawaii. And then what they would probably do is say, okay, transferring your truck via airplane or boat or whatever to that location, right? So you wouldn't be able to drive there, but you would then put your truck in the garage in that state. Then from there, you would go ahead and take a load or a job or whatever, right? But you wouldn't, but like, again, you wouldn't be able to take a job from Alaska to California. You would only be able to do like the Alaskan, like Alaskan locations, right? Same with Hawaii, right? Like, obviously, if you're in Hawaii, you wouldn't be able to take the truck, like, you know, you're not going to be able to drive the truck across the Pacific Ocean. So you would have to just, you know, you would do loads. You would do loads there. Look at this guy pulling out. Look at that. What a scum. See, telling you, AI. I keep my eye on AI drivers because they're scum. They are mean. You guys are all mean. I'm getting that. Get out of the way. Gee whiz. That guy, he went right through that. He's seen me coming too. He was like, I don't care. I'm going to pull out in front of him. And I'm like, listen, there's only one lawbreaker in this game, and it's me. Gosh darn it. And like, I'll tell you right now, that was pretty intense. Yeah. AI drivers, man. AI drivers are the worst. That's what I call everybody on the road now. If I'm driving, like if I'm going to the store in my car, and I, you know, and let's say some car does some silly, stupid thing, right? I look at them, you stupid, you're a bunch of AI drivers. AI drivers. I call everybody AI drivers now. It's great. It's crazy. Yeah, everybody's an AI driver. It's funny. But, yeah, I think that's the way they would handle Alaska and Hawaii. You'd have to put your truck at the garage, and then you could do a load in that state. And even then, Hawaii would be really, really, really hard to do because it's 5 islands. Like, trucking in Hawaii, yes, they do have trucks there, but it's very limited. You know, a lot of stuff is done by box truck. It's not, you know, it's not like you have a lot of, you know, a lot of large trucks running around. I mean, obviously you have some. You're going to have, like, you know, major port hubs and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's not like the mainland. You know, it's just the way it is. Listen, what are we all doing here? 16 miles. Where am I picking this load up? I guess I should look at that. Wow. You really are driving around all the ways to get to this load, Max. Okay. Well, let's go. I haven't got time for what all you guys are doing. Yeah, come on. Get going there, little car. Gee whiz, I didn't realize I was going this far away for this load. Okay, there we go. Yeah, like I want to hit I want to at least get like 4 or 5 more cities for this stream in. And you guys are making it really tough. Let me tell you. Because, I mean, this load is way far out of the way. You still got more than half a tank of gas there, Max, so you're all right there. We'll probably try and pick up fuel on the way somewheres up as we get closer to the north, towards Longview maybe or something. I don't know. We'll figure out something on the way. I'm not going to stop here yet. It's too early in the morning. It's 7:45. We should be able to get something going on.
Exit right.
Really? Exit right again? Holy smokes. Gee. Okay. I'll exit right. I'm exiting right just for you. Let me tell you. Up and over the ramp we go. Here we go. Oh, regulated loads.
Get ready to
What a
turn.
pain. Get ready to turn left. All right. I guess that's here, right?
And then continue straight on.
How about I just get across here first? All right. Now, this is pretty tricky. I'm surprised they did this. Like, you know, if you had an extra long trailer, you wouldn't want to be out on that railroad track. I must admit, that's pretty sneaky of them. We'll just turn this way, I guess. This is what they want.
Turn left.
Yeah, turning left. Turn left, all the things for the left.
Recompute.
Well, listen, you recompute all you want.
Make a U-turn.
I'm not making a U-turn. Get out of here. Make a U-turn. Yep, do that. Oh, no. Come back. Come back here. Yeah, give me that. There we go. All right, we'll get this loaded up. All the things. Let me double check the screen to make sure that we're not blowing things up. Because, again, I need to get more monitors. There's just not enough monitors in this game. Okay, so there we go. We are now going to take this load all the way up the coast. Since last stream was all about the border, we are now going to take these and hit these cities coming up the coast. Now that we've come through the center. So I'd like to have Beaumont first. Something tells me I'm going to have to do that. What are you doing? No, we're not doing that. And then I'd like to do this next. Lufkin next, and then okay. Beaumont, Lufkin. Yeah, you're gonna put me right through Tyler. That's perfect. But it does mean I now got to make a little bit of a detour into Longview. Come on. Yep. Put that thing out there. All right, I'll accept that. I'm kind of hoping I might take this road here through the back side of Longview. And then you're going to come down to Fort Worth. Now, since you ripped me off on the last one, are you going to rip me off again if I try for Fort Worth? Gosh darn it. All right, so what's that? 519 miles. Well, that will wrap up this stream, that's for sure. 519 miles. That will take the whole day. Look at that. Monday, 6:06 p.m. is the time we are expected to arrive there. So we've got about an hour's worth of drive in real time. So let's rock and roll this thing and get this thing up the road. You betcha. Okay, well, we're going to turn left here. You gonna open the gate? You gonna open the gate? No. Listen, guys, wake up in the booth. I need. If you're gonna do this, let's do this. Yeah. Well, of course I'm gonna turn right. I gotta make my way out of this snake garden you've got me into here, game. Holy smokes.
Go straight on.
Are we going straight on? Yes, we are.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Listen, GPS lady, just relax for a minute, all right? Yes, you've got me doing all the crazy things here because there's so many different roads. I will say, on this DLC, they have not cheaped out on roads. They have put in a lot of extra roads. roads. Where we're going, we need lots of roads. They really went crazy with the roads. That's for sure. All right, let's see if we can do something with this. Nice look at the truck here, and a little bit of back shot. We can see all the wheels. I like all my nice chrome wheels. I like all my nice chrome wheels. Chrome wheels, they be turning big time. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Now you're going to want me to do what, a right and a left? Why? Yes, okay, I see what you want me to do. You do want me to do this right up here shortly. Working our way back towards the interstate.
And then turn right.
You betcha, GPS lady. We're going to keep right, turn right, all the rights. It's all the good things.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to turn right now. Here we go, see? Look at me turning right. Look at this car turning left.
Keep left.
And look at this car trying to cut me off. Right? it's all good in the neighborhood. But now we're going to get out here and get on the main highway and do all the things. There we go. Rock and roll. Do it. So, with that, got my Icarus patch this morning, so we'll be ready for Icarus Monday. You betcha. And sure enough, the new patch has the new, the first mission of the new open world map. So I'm looking forward to Monday. That's for sure. Got the one thing about Icarus. Oh man, their patching system stinks big time. Like, you know, like let's say I've got ATS, right? ATS, I have a 1 gig patch. Now that's that would be a huge patch. It's a huge patch for, you know. But let's say I have a 1 gig patch, right? For ATS, right? My computer would download and install that patch probably within 3-4 minutes, tops, right? Done. Okay. Icarus, let's say they have a 1 gig patch. Now, first of all, that's a really small patch in Icarus. All right, all their patches tend to be like 20-30 gigabytes in size. But okay, that's fine. So I would expect, like, you know, you download a 20 gigabyte patch, you know, that's going to take about, let's say 5-10 minutes. You know, let's say 10 minutes. I'll be really nice, say 10 minutes. All right. No, their patching system is so wonky. I mean, it is so bad that, yes, Beaumont discovered. Oh, you know what? Then we're just gonna go right back up the other exit ramp here, dude. Yeah, get rid of that. We're just gonna go right back up this other exit ramp since I've discovered it. So their patching system is so bad, like so bad. Like that patch, which would take about 10 minutes in any other game, suddenly takes like 50 to 60 minutes. Like, I don't know what it is about Icarus and their patches, or how their patches check the integrity of themselves, but it is not good. It is definitely not good. Their patching system is really bad. So anyway, it is what it is. But I did get it patched, and sure enough, now that we've got the first mission for the open world, that is definitely what's going to be happening on Icarus Monday. We are definitely going to have that. As I suspected, I have had very little time to do any more work on the Love Castle since our last stream on Monday. That being said, not a big deal. Of course, we should still be able to do any of the missions. In fact, I'm even liking the look of what they're doing here. Is instead of doing a mission, right? What they've done is they've kind of put this little catalog in of like little mini repeatable missions. So, like, they didn't just create a mission. What they've done is they've put in this little like rotating repeatable calendar of things, which is way better than getting like a single mission every week. Because I mean, once you've kind of done that mission, it's done, right? But what they've done is they've done this little mini calendar of mini missions, which are repeatable over and over again, and that means we can play Icarus Monday every Monday we can do one of these little repeatable missions as we continue to work on the outpost and all the really cool things. I think it's got a lot of potential. I'm really looking forward to doing Icarus Monday this week, and for sure seeing about how all these new little mini missions pan out, because I think it's going to be really awesome. All the things. Okay, cool. So I was just making sure I wasn't running over too many cars. Didn't hit any though. That's all good in the neighborhood. I did hit one gate this time. I did hit one gate in this game in today's stream so far. Let's hope not to jinx ourselves here. We don't want to jinx ourselves. At the same time, I do admit I did hit one gate and watch the glitchiness of the truck. But, you can't have it. If it was the perfect stream, then that just wouldn't be me anyway. So yeah, I was like I said, the Icarus patching system is kind of wonk. It's really slow, really tedious. I don't know what checksum they use to check the files on it, but it's really bad and it takes forever. Now they say that that's it's going to get so much better with when they have. When they've changed everything over from the server side of things and blah blah blah. Well, I mean, something's got to get better with their patching system, because it is really bad. It's just not good. Let's put it that way. Compared to so many, you go through and I get up and or I get home from work. And I see 8 games of mine need patches today, right? So the 7 games will all patch, let's say within in under 6-7 minutes. And then it comes to Icarus, and then it's for the next hour, that's all it does is Icarus. And I'm like, why? Why can't you be like the other games? Just patch your files, do what you're doing, and move on with life. But no, this is quite the view. Wow, that's pretty intense. So we are definitely doing some woods driving here. Hopefully I'm not totally lost, because that would be bad. I mean, I'm trusting the GPS lady. That's probably a bad idea, Max. You never trust the GPS lady. Well, we're trusting her a little bit because at the same time, I don't want to be looking at the map every 3 minutes. Okay, yes. In fact, there's a truck stop coming up here. Well, you're not really low on fuel yet, Max. I know, but is there fuel coming up that we can use? Well, you can check the map here in a second. So there's Lufkin. Lufkin has been discovered. We are at 20 out of 29 cities. You betcha. Okay, so you're going to come around Lufkin. And you're going to get very dizzy on their roads here because it's very crazy. And then keep going up 69. There's Tyler. No real garage up there. There is one here, though. What's over here? There is one there if I really need it. I guess I do have options. Yeah, we'll keep driving. We'll keep on trucking. That's what I do, people. What I do. All right, here we go. Let's swing this around, do all the things. Of course, we got to have all the traffic here at the moment. Slow everything down. Come on, big guy. You can get it in there. Give it a gear. Give it another one. Yeah, put it into the high range. There you go. That's it. Yeah, make that all happen like a bag of cookies. All right. Done like dinner. Yeah, pass all these guys because they're slowing me down. Yeah, just we got things to do here today, and you guys are all going really slow. Yeah, ooh, gonna get a little close here. All right, there we go. Done. We're on the road again. What kind of aid are you gonna give me on this? Because this is a really weird. Look at that. Now there's the shot. There's the shots I'm looking for, people. Yeah, that's the shot. Now that's not the shot, but I mean that was the shot. I mean, that was beautiful. Now that's a beautiful crossroad 8 shot, right? I told you I was going to get a couple of them before we got through this stream today, because let me tell you, it's been pretty cheesy cheap on them nice 8 shots. Let's see. We got a little time here for probably a little bit of 7 shot, just to kind of cruise on down the road with. It is a little loud down here by the engine, so of course I do try to keep away from that I see you're going to do a double car thingy on me. Okay, that's cool. I'm just going to go right around that. I think we'll just stick to this plan here because I think that's a good idea because I don't know what's going on here. You know what? Go around this truck, dude. You know what? Slow down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really? Everybody and their cat's going, like, driving crazy here. Look, that car's going to run into the back. I'm telling you, AI drivers even don't like AI drivers, right? The AI driver is just literally saying to the other AI driver, you're a dumb AI driver. I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit, Mr. AI drivers. You're all crazy. You're all crazy. All right. There we go. Drive along. All right. Put them guys behind you. Sheesh. So we're on our way to Tyler because I'm counting up the cities, people. I'm counting up the cities. I really would like to try and do I won't call it a surprise stream, but a bonus stream on Sunday. If we do a bonus stream on Sunday, let's say I do Tyler along with Fort Worth, so we would start at Fort Worth. Then I could try to do Abilene, San Angelo, Odessa, and then try and swing up here for Armadillo and Dalhart. It would be really nice if I could do that. What about Waco, though, dude? Well, maybe we could start in Waco next episode and then come down. Man, that means you're going to... Either way, it's going to get messy, dude. Well, I would say we'd probably go down this way and then try to swing up is probably what the plan would be. To... I mean, you got to come up with some sort of plan. So that will be the plan if I try to get one. Now, there's no guarantee on Sunday I could do it. If I can do one, that'd be great. And if not, well, then... it'll be on the schedule. Of course, the schedule comes out on Sunday, and of course, on the schedule for the next week. Of course, everybody would see what's going on. I'm sure we would squeeze it into the next ATS episode on the next week. Once I have the cities out of the way, of course, I'm going to be working on some of the other... and I still am working on, even though I've got all the... the Montana ones done? I'm still working on like the Colorado or a couple other of the states, them 2 states that I kind of didn't, where I wasn't really playing the game for a while. I'm still working on them achievements because like Colorado's got like one of these ones where you have to get like, what is it? You had to do something about wind turbines, right? And you have to haul in 4 different components of a wind turbine to 4 different locations. Well, getting loads for that is like nearly impossible. Like I've been like there were days where I was scouring the game to try and do that achievement, and I could not get any of those loads to happen at all. Like I was looking for these loads to do that achievement, they just weren't showing up anywhere. Like even if I could get one like from California to do that achievement, like I would have even teleported the truck to California and then hauled that load in, but there was just no loads on the map available to do that stuff. It's kind of weird. So there's a couple of there's like there's like six or 7 achievements I'm having a really hard time getting the loads for. So hopefully we have some more options here now that the Texas DLC come out, because it's like, man, it's crazy. And it's just welcome to Tyler, Texas. All right. Thanks for the welcome. I appreciate it. Tyler has been discovered. 21 out of 29 cities discovered. You know it. And we're hoping to make that 23, I think, before we get out of here today. Yeah, we're going to make a left turn. So's that guy. But oh, yeah, we're definitely turning left. I am turning left. I'm doing all the left turning. See, look at me turning left. There we go. Done like dinner. All right. We'll get a nice... let's get a nice town shot here of the truck. We're going to get any lucky 8 shots with this? Probably not. Yeah, it's a little bit zoomed in. Yeah, you're not going to give me anything good, are you? That wasn't too bad, I guess. Sure. I mean, you got to take what you can get sometimes. You just got to take what you can get, people. We'll come around the turn here. Listen, you want to do a 5 shot? Okay. You're actually cruising through this town pretty fast, Max, for a 5 shot. Yeah, see that traffic coming up? Yeah, like, that's going to be bad, dude. You got to go around that stuff. There we go. Done. All right, so, yeah. Don't be messing around too much with the 5 shots when you've got traffic coming up. 20 feet, 40. Did that sign say 2040? Is that what that sign said? Oh, my bad, guys. I know, I was looking backwards. It's it says 2010. All right. 20 feet, 10 inches. My bad, guys. Listen, I thought it said 2040, which meant... oh, wow. Okay. AI gets to do all the cheating, all right? I mean, I just seen it. So we're just going to ignore that. Listen, I usually would not have done that, but when I drove by the sign for that bridge, I thought it said 20 feet, 40 inches. Now, that is impossible. Well, I mean, it's not impossible, but 40 inches would be another 3 feet, 6 inches. No, 3 feet, 4 inches. So I'm like, well, why didn't you just say 23 feet, you know, why wouldn't you say 23 feet, 8 inches, right? Like, why would you say 2040 instead of 23.8? Because it just, anyway, it was just very, the sign caught me off guard when I thought it said 2040. Now, 2010 makes more sense. 20 feet, 10 inches, right? Does make more sense to me because it's like, okay, it's 10 inches. All right, so it was just, anyway, my bad on the cars. You know, that one's on me. You know, any other time I would not have looked back looking for that sign, but I had to know why it said 2040. It's the way it is. All right, we're off the long view. Now that you've gone on for 3 minutes about running into them cars by accident, well, you know what? They were probably deserving it anyway. It's AI drivers, whatever. Yeah, let's go, dude. Why wouldn't you let me take this road down here? I mean, you've got all these little side roads in Texas. Why would you not let me have that one side road there? I mean, it's going in the same direction. I'm sure you could have let me have that side road. But no, you didn't want... I could drive down there, you know. It's not the first time I've gone four-wheeling with the truck. I'm sure I could get down there, no problem. Could I get out of there? I don't know, but... they've probably got some invisible wall barrier or something blocking me anyway. Of course, we're going down this way. Just we're driving the 25 miles down the road here to go here, just so as we can get this city name checked off the list. You betcha. And this is where, yeah, you know what? I think we'll pick up fuel down here, just for the hoots of it. Wow, trees. I must admit, this is a little strange for Texas in this part of the state. Maybe not. Usually Texas, again, it tends to be a little more open, but maybe they, you know, I mean, like a lot of games, you use a lot of scenery items to hide things, right? Yeah, like swampland, right? That's kind of more what I'm expecting. You know, a lot of games use trees and brush and other types of scenery items to hide things, right? So, you know, again, this is not open world. This, you know, it's not indefinite, right? Like, you know, if you've ever used command line cheats in ATS or ETS2, and you do flying around action, just like in a lot of games, like, you know, this doesn't go on forever, right? Like the land platform is only goes out there so far, and then it's just black space, right? Longview discovered. 22 out of 29 cities in Texas now discovered. And we are looking for at least one more before ending the stream, you betcha. But we're going to get gas first. All the things. All right.
And then turn left.
Yeah, keep left, turn left, all the lefting of the things. But I'm going to get gas up here first. You don't mind, do you? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'll find a new route.
Oh, I know you're going to find a new route. But I don't know what... I shouldn't have pulled into these gas pumps. These gas pumps look really bad. Where's the truck pumps? Where are you hiding all the truck pumps at? Oh, you're hiding them around the back. Oh, okay. Okay, what was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this rock doing here? Why do we have a magical rock that's just appeared? Okay. All right, just a second. This was not part of the plan. Yeah, come on, dude. All right, you're gonna glitch out, are you? All right, well, just hold on a second. I got the cure for you, dude. I can drive this too. There we go. I don't know where that magical rock came from. All right, there we go. All I wanted to get was some gas here, dude. I just want to get a little gas. Where's your truck pumps at? All right, here we go. Truck entry. No, I'm not making a U-turn. I know what I want. Just got to get in here to get it. Holy smokes. Wow, they don't make this one an easy gas station stop, that's for sure. All right. And we'll just fill this up with a little bit of that petrol. What is it, $4.74? I'm pretty sure that's the same price that, well, we have been in Texas. I was going to say, is it $4.74 everywhere? But that's not usually how it works. But anyway, I guess it's $4.74. Hopefully, gas and oil prices start to drop here really soon, because if not, holy smokes, I think everybody's gonna start to riot. Well, you can't keep diesel prices up the way they are, and really. Oh, I should unlock that differential. I agree. Now, in the U.S., where they're running into a potential diesel crisis, diesel shortfall, that really is, oil companies at fault, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for capitalism. I'm a big believer in capitalism, but anything that's strategic to your country, you should make sure that if you're a company that has a strategic value to your country, you should have more than enough capacity on standby at any time. If you're really that proud, right? So why they're having a diesel shortfall? Yes, I know it's all about profits and profitability, and again, I love capitalism. I'm all for it. If you don't listen to me on this channel enough talking about the monies, I love my monies. Anything that makes me monies, I do it. But at the same time, there's making monies, and then at the same time, there's making sure that everybody can make monies. And if everybody can't make monies, then that just makes you a goof, and I have other choice words there, but anyway, we'll save those words for another day. So it is unfortunate that diesel prices and diesel issues are happening, but they shouldn't be. They should not be. Gosh darn it. Let me tell you, there's lots of companies making lots of profit, so they should be definitely getting on top of that. And, if they got to build a couple more refineries, maybe they should do that. We're in Texas. I mean, there got to be a dozen refineries here. Put 2 more down. Be done with it and get more diesel out there, because that's a thing. That's a thing that should be happening. Shouldn't even be a question of existence. But anyway, because let me tell you, diesel makes the world go around. Yes, I know everybody gets upset with their, when their cars don't have enough gas. But you're not going to worry about your car having enough gas if they can't get your groceries to the grocery store, or if they can't get your Amazon packages delivered, or they can't get anything there because there's no diesel left. Because diesel makes the world go around. Gas does not. Right? Gas makes your car go. It doesn't make the groceries arrive. Okay? So, yeah, it's definitely got to get something straightened out around that. That's for sure. That's for sure. For sure. What are we doing now? Now that we've gone to Longview, we're going to work our way down the 20, I guess, according to this map I'm doing. Where are we going down the 20? I'm assuming I'm going past Dallas. Yes, I am. And then I'm going to do that quick shortcut into Fort Worth just to pick up that name, and then drop this load off and call it a done deal. So 180 miles to go, you betcha. What is coming up on the next week? So tomorrow, obviously, rail grade. Yay, us. Of course, that will be on to map 20. I think it's map 25. Map 25 and bonus 21. I tried to get bonus 21 in there on yesterday's stream, but it took 2 hours to do that map. We did get the A on that, but it was a close A, and it did take an hour and 52 minutes. So we had to postpone the bonus map. So hopefully we can do the bonus map tomorrow, as well as the map 25. I think it is. That will be tomorrow. If I can do a bonus one on Sunday. Sunday, which is where we usually play ATS. We play ATS on Sundays, because it's Sunday, ATS Sunday. Then we will do a bonus ATS on Sunday. which of course, because this is the Texas release, we've been playing ATS all week. Map 25 is only 40 minutes, so you should be able to do it. It is only 45 minutes, but just because the map for the S-Class is 45 minutes doesn't mean it will take 45 minutes to do it, right? I mean, if things don't go right the first time or whatever, you could spend like an hour and 30 minutes playing a map, right? So, yes, the S-Class is 45 minutes, but it's hard to say whether or not it will take longer or shorter to play that map. So, we'll have to wait and see how that one plays out. And I'm glad you're still awake, Noko, because you've been quiet there for a little while, But, yeah, of course, we're gonna play that tomorrow, all the things. That's for sure. Then, of course, and then, like I said, Sunday will be ATS Sunday, if I can sneak in that bonus one. Then, of course, Icarus Monday, definitely happening. Boom, with the whole new missions, the new open world missions. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get something to work on that, and that will be really cool. Something about making a remote radio. I was getting mad at my computer for some time now. Dude. Don't get mad at the computer, unless it's misbehaving and crashing and stuff. Well, then be a little mad at it. But yeah, overall, don't get mad at it in case there's a good reason for it. So obviously, Icarus Monday next week. Obviously, we'll have probably, I would say, well, the main storyline of Railgrade will wrap up next week, I would think. But we still have plenty of bonus missions to go. So even though we'll be wrapping up the main storyline for Railgrade, we'll still have Railgrade coming up to kind of play out the rest of November. And of course, depending on where we are in ATS, we may have two plays on that next week. I'd like to get it back on Sunday. Of course, we did change the schedule this week because of the release schedule, right? We want to play it 3-4 times this week, so we did that. But we'd like to try and get it back on its normal schedule and then prepare for the week after that, which, of course, will be coming into the holiday season. Now, of course, next weekend should be the U.S. Thanksgiving weekend, and just like the Canuck weekend, when we headed here in late October, of course, I'll be doing something on the calendar for that and all the cool celebrations and all the things. You'll see that on the calendar for next week and all that as well. So that's what will be coming up next week on the calendar. But we got to get to next week. We got to get this load done. 95 miles to go as we're driving by Dallas. And yeah, this should be, we'll do the quick swing up here. Gosh darn it, you had better give me this Fort Worth this time, buddy, because let me tell you, I was not happy that it didn't give me the Fort Worth city when I drove by it the last time. And we're getting it today, though. I'll tell you right now. So yeah, don't be too mad at the computer. Don't get me wrong, I get mad at my computer all the time. I'm pretty straightforward on that. I get pretty mad at computers sometimes. I get mad at a lot of computers. It's the only problem with working with computers, right? When you work with so many, you work with computers all these years, you tend to get mad at computers all the time. And now you're going to give me Fort Worth discovered, are you? There we go. Fort Worth, 23 out of 29. And you know what? Because of that, I don't even have to take this route right here. We can just keep going straight ahead. So there's Fort Worth. That's what I was looking for. So now we are on our way. Look at that. We just saved ourselves 30 miles. 64 miles to go. And now we've got 23 out of 29. We can now actually go ahead and get this load delivered 60 miles away. All good in the neighborhood. Oh, yeah. So, that is what we got coming up here for the next couple of days. Obviously, with Railgrade, another episode of this. And then, of course, next week, I'm looking forward to the Icarus. We'll be wrapping up the main missions of Railgrade. And, of course, doing probably a couple episodes of ATS to wrap up to try to get a couple more, I won't call them easier achievements, but less intense achievements. Something that doesn't take like 22 loads to take care of as an achievement. Some sort of location specific. And then, of course, that will put ATS back on Sundays until Basically, well, probably for the rest of the holiday season, as this even this event, the ATS or the Texas event, Cruise in Texas, goes to like January 15th. Which of course we will definitely have an episode on that when I do the last load of that, just like I do with the last states. Every time I do the last load of a cruising event, I always try to do that on a stream, right? So that's when we'll do that, and yeah, pretty straightforward stuff as we do the last 36 miles of our achievements of the things. What time is it? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. All good in the neighborhoods. Yeah. So, gee whiz, I'm going to need a drink. All this gib gabbing. I do a lot of gib gabbing when I do streams. That's for sure. But that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain the people. I'm here to entertain. Are you not entertained? That's what I'm here for, people. All right, with our last 30 miles to go, we are going to be here shortly. So let's get a couple of nice shots of the truck as we're coming down the road here.
Keep right and then exit right.
Yeah, keeping right to exit right, all the things. Let's go back to 2. Are we going to get a nice 8 shot one more time? Going to give me an 8? No? Oh, okay. Well, that's a different 8. I'll give you that one.
Ready.
All right, get ready to turn left. All right, that's fine. Get ready to do the left turning things. This is a 2-lane road, Max. You're driving on the wrong. I thought this was an exit ramp. No, this is a 2-lane road, dude, and you are driving all over the road. All over the road. All right, there we go.
Go straight on.
Oh, we're definitely going straight on as we drive into the farmlands of the things. Here we go. All right, looks like we got a little bit of something down here in the woods. That looks like about a bit of an outcropping of buildings. Ooh, I am having chicken burgers and French fries for supper. Oh yeah, you know it. All right, well, just hold on a second. I'll come down this way. Looks like you got a big mining operation going on in here. You gonna zoom in there a little bit? Sure. All right.
Safe and sound.
Get ready to turn left. I can imagine. There we go. Let's see. They want this in the back corner, do they? All right. Do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, oui. It's the way we do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, what do you got for me? Ding. Where do you want this? You want this. I have no idea where you want this. You know what? You put this wherever you want, because I don't know where you want that load. Let me tell you, 571 of them crazy miles. It's took me another 41 minutes to do it, and of course, we have done. Wow, I didn't realize this, but I have done 1,753 World of Trucks contracts. There you go. Now I know. Now I know how many contracts I've done. And that, of course, is awesome. So with that, all the things you're pushing. Are you going to keep pushing the buttons until something happens here, Max? Sure. Push all the buttons and the things. You know it. All right. With that, though, that basically wraps up for the day. And, of course, we've now gotten 23 out of 29 cities. Of course, like I said, either on Sunday or because of just, crazy personal commitments. If I can't do that bonus Sunday, it will definitely be on the schedule, and we'll do the last six cities there on the new schedule for next week. All the things. There's the Argo Sea. What a nice shot. What a great looking truck. You betcha. You know it. Of course, I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. Noko, of course, it was great that you hung out. All the things. Sanchez, I'm glad you made the stop by. And, Noko was here. All the things. Of course, I appreciate everybody for watching. And, of course, as the recent subscribers, I see I'm telling you, stream elements. Sometimes it just does quirky things and the names disappear and they come back and whatever. And it's like, okay, whatever. But of course, I want to thank everybody that hangs out and does all the watching and the things, whether it's live or even after the fact, because I'm very appreciative, very much. I'm Max. This, of course, has been American Truck Simulator. You betcha. We're going to have it back. You know it. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Take care.